It's no secret, y'all. Canon has burned a lot of their customer base. And the truth is, quite frankly, they could very easily win this mirrorless battle. We should also be asking ourselves though, are we to blame for this apathy in the tech industry? First, roll intro. What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a relaxing day. I wanted to bring to you guys a talk it out video about the tech industry real quick because I like to, unpack what's going on in our world. For those of you guys who do not know who I am, my name is Sydney Baker Green. I'm an international photographer, content creator, and cinematographer. And today I really wanted to unpack this Canon versus Sony beef and, really unpack what's really been going on in the mirrorless world. Let's just jump right into it and then jump right into the follow-up question that I have too. The plain and simple truth is Canon could win this battle by simply listening to its customer base. A lot of people are really pissed off by the EOS RP and a lot of their latest cameras because, to be honest, yes, Canon intentionally crippled them. Now, if you know me from my business side and my inner entrepreneur, you know that I think the Canon EOS RP was a genius business move. Link to that video is up here. But I also think that it was a horrible public relations move with their own customer base. Why? Because it seems like the company has become apathetic. We allowed them, and this is the key, we allowed them to continue to push out these bland updates to cameras and intentionally cripple cameras, and we still bought from them. Now let's not get this confused. Canon is not losing by a long shot. They still hold top shares when it comes to the camera industry. But you can tell by this beef between Canon and Sony that both sides are really at each other's necks because there are the loyalists to the company and there are those customers who rightfully feel like they've been burned. So with this going on, Canon just listened, this would end the beef, right? Well, why aren't they listening? That's a question we need to be asking ourselves. And my thought process behind all of that is, it's our fault. It's our fault that Canon and a lot of these companies are not listening to our request when it comes to technology. Now, why do I say that? Well, because it's not just Canon. And Sony most likely will probably follow the same suit. It's a business move. Companies now know that us as humans are okay with evolutionary updates to products instead of revolutionary ones. When did this start? It started with the iPhone 4S. If you watch the Apple press conference that happened when the iPhone 4S came out, you'll know that they started talking about how they want to do more incremental updates, how they wanted to do small updates to improve upon what they already thought was a great product, right? Well, at some point, that great product gets boring. But we continued to buy from the iPhone 4S all the way to the iPhone 10. But ask yourself, is it really worth it? Are the past few phones that you've upgraded to really worth it? I'm a user of the Galaxy S10, and I'm making a review about that later because that's a whole nother story. But I asked myself, is the S10 any different than the S9 or the S8? To be honest, you don't have to wait for my review. My answer really is no. There was no need besides the fact that my battery life mysteriously started to degrade after the new iterations came out that I felt like I needed to upgrade my phone because I was tired of having to plug my phone in every 4, 5, 6 hours. But we have told these companies that we're okay with evolutionary updates instead of revolutionary. Even with the rumors of the 1DX Mark III, it's supposed to be an evolutionary update, not a revolutionary one. And the point is we want more. So it is our fault to blame as consumers. And all this money that they spend on resource and development, they really don't have to do when they know no matter what, customers are most likely going to buy them. Just like the EOS RP is still already selling like hotcakes. And Canon holds, I believe, #1 shares in a few countries when it comes to the mirrorless world, despite Sony being out there pushing innovation. But Sony, as a business, will most likely take suit as well because they see the trend. I mean, to us really right now, it seems like a fresh product because it's a different brand. And it's they're actually feeling like they're listening to their customer base. But what Sony's doing is not really anything new compared to the technology we have in the camera world, besides that it's mirrorless. And that's what people wanted. That's the same old stuff, just with the new name, and because it feels new and it feels fresh, people want to buy it. But in actuality, you know, the 1DX Mark II goes head to head with a lot of those cameras. The same with the 5D Mark IV with C-Log. Yeah, there's some things that you cannot do that those cameras can. But you know, toe to toe and basic cinematography, not really doing any of that special, you know, 120p stuff, it's a really great camera. So the point of this video is simple. I believe Canon could win this battle if they simply listened. But at the same time, you need to look at other parts of your life and ask yourself, are you telling companies that it's okay to push out evolutionary updates instead of revolutionary ones? Because if you're supporting Apple, if you're supporting Samsung, and I'm not saying that we really have any other options, but if you're always upgrading and not making their sales drop when a new phone comes out, then we're part of the problem. Because it's really nothing new and nothing big and great. And these companies learn from each other, rightfully so. No one needs to reinvent the wheel. It's simple. When you look at how these companies have succeeded, you always take what works and then you do what didn't work differently, and that's what makes each business unique. We gotta stop attacking each other for, you know, differences in camera bodies. It's supposed to be community over competition. Like, we're not a political, well, we shouldn't be a political industry. We're an artistic industry. We shouldn't have these silly fights over Canon versus Sony. Like this, how old are we? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sunday, talk it out. Just something on my mind. I really didn't have any other ideas I really wanted to bring out today, but I did think I should make a video after my EOS RP video defending Canon's business decision, talking about how, yeah, it was a terrible camera. The RP is a terrible mirrorless camera, and the EOS R kind of dropped the ball for their mid-range camera. You know, that was crippled in ways too. It could have been a 1DX out the box, and then the next mirrorless camera would have been an even better reason to actually pay $6,000, which will probably be the price tag for the EOS RP, for the EOS RX, I mean. So there you go. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, I just announced my preset pack. If you want to support me, head over to my store. You know, I try to keep everything in the price of a coffee or two, but that's just because I want to give you guys the resources I didn't have when I started my business. And lastly, follow me on my social media links. The links are in the description down below, and follow the YouTube fam. All of their links are also in the description down below. If you're ever feeling uninspired or just want to give up on photography, your dreams, your passion, or art, remember, every day, airplanes take off against the wind. Live, love, laugh, stay inspired, and as always, stay fabulous. My name is Sydney. See you guys later. Peace out.